5 Unusual People in the World, Part 77. Hello everyone, I'm Keisha, and have a great day. Today, I will tell you about someone very special. Every day, these heroes have to deal with strange looks from passerby and whispers behind their backs. However, they manage to accept themselves and enjoy life. Let's meet them through this video. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5. Akshaj Khandelwal. Akshaj Khandelwal, a boy born in 2013 from Delhi, India, has a rare disease that causes him to have an abnormally large foot. Akshaj can't walk normally. When he walked a few steps, his leg would bleed. The sad thing is that there is currently no cure for this disease, which means that the leg has no hope of returning to a normal state. It is known that this disease, called Klippel-Trenaunay Genetic Disorder Syndrome, also known as KTS, occurs mainly in children with an occurrence rate of 1 in 100,000. The disease mainly affects the growth of blood vessels, soft tissues, and bones, whose complications can be life-threatening. Since discovering their son's illness, Akshaj's parents have sought out many local hospitals. However, the doctors were all confused by the serious disease and were not sure about a method that could help to successfully treat it for the child. Unaware of his illness, he believes the giant leg is a gift that made him a Superman and is very lucky to have it. People often stigmatize and keep a distance from Akshaj as they are afraid of getting infected. The family is very worried, as it is certain that he will be bullied when he grows up and goes to school. Mr. Khandelwal, Akshaj's father, believes that his son is still too young to know the truth about his terrible disease, especially when it is a disease with no cure. It is a fact that some people were born imperfect with rare diseases, which cause a strange appearance and many obstacles in life. Number 4. Krishna Prasad Bhattarai. Krishna Prasad Bhattarai, born in 1956 from Taepojung, eastern Nepal, has had tumors on his face in childhood. During 47 years, the tumor continued to increase to 28 pounds, causing his face to be severely disfigured and scary. According to the doctors, Bhattarai suffered from neurofibromatosis, a collection of genetic diseases causing defects and tumors in the skin. Although not cancerous, the tumor grew on the nervous system throughout his body. The biggest growth is on his face. It's so big that it looks like a plastic bag hanging over half of his face. It even smells after friction, which means it has a serious infection. In addition to the tumors that extend to the navel, Mr. Krishna also has a lot of excess flesh on his face and body. There is no treatment other than excision, but he does not have enough money to pay for surgery. As a result, he couldn't find a wife and couldn't find a job. Thanks to the community's cause, this man was given free surgery. The surgery lasted 7 hours with the participation of 11 doctors. The removed tumor weighed up to 11.1 kilograms. Although the excess flesh, as small as a fingertip, is still abundant on the face, it seems that the removal of the giant tumor leaves no complications. Number 3. Khadija Khatun. Khadija Khatun was born in 1994 in India. She is an unlucky person, famous throughout India for having no face. She doesn't even know if she has eyes or a nose, and her mouth is just a small slit on the left side. Doctors diagnosed that Khadija might have had neurofibromatosis like the Indian man in the previous episode. Her father initially realized something was wrong with his daughter, but she didn't open her eyes even though she was 2 months old. Soon, she was hospitalized for 6 months, and the doctors did a lot of tests, but in the end, they said they couldn't help. Khadija's condition worsened as she got older, with excess skin continuing to grow. Khadija had never been to school, and everything she knew was taught by her 2 brothers and 3 sisters. Due to her family's poor condition, Khadija hopes the government can help her family out of poverty. However, for her, she doesn't want to undergo surgery for fear of endangering her life. Despite her disease and all of the troubles, Khadija says she is happy living her life. However, medical experts believe the tumor on Khadija's face contains an unpredictable danger, and a lot of tests are needed to determine how successful the surgery is. The women of the Kayan region always amaze tourists with their oversized long necks. They get it by wearing many necklaces around their necks, but not everyone wants that. Number 2. Fu Wengi. Fu Wengi, born in 2009, lives in Beijing City, China. Although he is not a member of the tribe that has the custom of wearing necklaces to lengthen the neck, he still has much longer neck than ordinary people. Wengi often attracts attention of others when walking in the crowd because of his amazing neck. When he was 6, doctors diagnosed him with congenital scoliosis and abnormal chest. According to the experts, congenital scoliosis is a malformation caused by misaligned vertebrae. The disease occurs very early in development in the first 6 weeks of pregnancy. While the normal person has only 7 cervical vertebrae, Fu has 10. These vertebrae put pressure on nerves in the neck and make walking very difficult. He often experienced pain, dizziness, and couldn't keep his balance when moving. The condition was not thought to be related to things like poor posture, exercise, or diet. Fu's only wish is to have a normal neck. He has now undergone surgery to reduce the size of his neck. A charity foundation in Beijing has agreed to finance the entire cost of the surgery. However, all subsequent information about him was not revealed by doctors and relatives. Hope that his new life will be more wonderful. Overcoming detractors and challenges, people with albinism have gradually been recognized by the world, becoming models of unusual beauty that are loved by many. Let's meet this beautiful girl. Number 1. Ngo Thuy Quỳnh. Ngo Thuy Quỳnh was born in 1998 in Hanoi, Vietnam. She is a photo model loved by many people. However, previously, she met many challenges in life. Since birth, her hair, eyebrows, and eyelashes are all white. Her brown eyes and unusually white skin cause a lot of attention to those around her. According to the doctors, Quỳnh has albinism, a disease that often occurs in humans or vertebrates. This disease causes us to have a disorder of melanin pigment, resulting in the patient's skin, hair, and eyes being lighter in color than a normal person. She has had albinism from a young age and is often subjected to gossip and pointing from strangers. The disease also affects her eyes, making it impossible for her to see far. Her eyesight is only 1 out of 10. In addition, she suffers from nystagmus, which makes it difficult for her pupils to focus on one point. She also can't be directly exposed to the sun. It will cause her to burn as her skin is very weak. The disease made her face many difficulties in life, always trying to avoid contact with people. But after a yearbook photo session with her friends, her photo made a strong impression on photographers. Now, she has been invited to be a photo model and has also regained her confidence with this job. Hopefully, strange diseases will no longer be seen in this world. Everyone should get the justice. If you know someone special, leave your comments below. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you again.